Right, drunk on crypto. They're going to pull the first one, guys, with you. Not going to drink too much tonight, maybe one or two. I do say that at the start of every stream. See how it goes. Let's see what happens. Okay, get to the point, bro. Oi, GRC.
Let's GRC. Let's see. You can get the ticker.
What's happening,
My
GRC?
boy. All right.
Welcome to Doc. You're muted, bro. You need to unmute your mic.
What is up? What is up?
What's happening, bro? Thank you for joining.
Bro, welcome.
I know you probably don't partake, bro, but drunk on crypto, so I'm going to just have a little drink here with the guys. Welcome, everyone.
That's all good. That's all good. I got a mission today, boys. I don't have to worry about any side activities. Our mission today, for me,
yeah,
I am making an army of people to retweet all of my RH slander. This is what I'm doing. I'm doing it at a large scale. It is working. And Richard is sending bots to every single fucking group that I'm in, and all the Telegram groups. Like, they're all like sent by Richard, fucking whatever spam bot fucking alpha that dude has, which we all know he knows everything about spam and bots.
That was his thing before
It's
he
hard to
started
keep up
crypto.
with.
That was his thing before he did crypto. He was the spam king.
One thing people need to know about Richard is it's not that he's dumb. It's not that he's smart. It's that he's willing to lie to everyone for 7 years straight, and you don't know anyone who's willing to do that. So it throws you off. If your mom's not doing that,
he's a pretty smart scammer, bro. I've seen quite a lot of scammers in the crypto space, and Richard, I think, really did dupe quite a lot of people in the crypto space. So, like, got to be pretty smart to do that.
But the problem is,
I'm not giving that as positive reinforcement. Sorry, go on.
No, but from the get, he lied. He lied about how much money he had. He lied about his affairs beforehand. He lied about how he got rich and what made him rich. It's all a fugazi. This dude lost it all gambling, playing poker. If he was listening to this, he'd be like, how does he fucking know this? Because you said it all on stream, you fat fuck. You said you lost it all leverage trading, so I have to teach everyone not to leverage trade, right? He told everyone, if you stake it long, you're going to make it, because he was so afraid of people selling in the short term and dumping into his actual cash flow. Because really it was all a coy, just a low expenses paid, large amount of money for him. You know, it's all it is for him. He wants to sit at his computer and make maximum value without doing anything. And it shows now. Now the receipts are in, right?
Yeah.
The receipts have entered the building. And now we're just saving the new guys that are actually really dumb and naive. And I say dumb, I mean they don't know what the fuck's going on the computer. It's not like they're dumb all the time.
I got one question.
Just don't.
I do have one question, if you don't mind, bro. And please don't take it as a dig, because I don't know if you know, but I was with one of the first crews of people to call out Richard before Hex was even 10,000 X or anything like. So I'm a smart contract developer. I briefly looked at Hex. I questioned Richard myself personally on some of the features that he built into the Hex smart contract that I didn't believe benefited or were there for nefarious reasons, right? The only thing that I see, and it's only a personal observation, and something I don't understand, is the message that you kind of put out there is, if it goes a certain amount cheaper, then I'd buy it, as if it's going to go up again. That just leaves, like, for me, if I realized that something was spooky like that, I would personally be like, you know what, a spooky, stay away. You know what I mean? I wouldn't still be like,
I'm getting to that point in my journey. My journey is changing. I'm 31, you know, like I was high risk as fuck 5 years ago, dude. I was trying to risk it all daily. Like I wanted to just feel something. I was trying to catch a thrill. And Richard really found that like sports gambling, normal kind of like blue collar guys that kind of had a little bit of money. And he just amped us up, because really we were all just gamblers at the end of the day. And he was just like, hey, if you come here, you're going to make big money. It's going to be nuts. Guess what? I made big money. it was nuts. So my whole message is I'm the first dude to actually get fully submerged into the PSYOP mentally, make money from it. And now I'm here to tell people, keep your fucking money out of this shit because your brain will get rotted in the process. And you will not have enough time to sit at your computer and listen to all Richard's lies and pretend you're ready to trade over top of that shit because you're not.
I would definitely agree.
You're
You're one of the more active guys now, bro. I don't know about the first, but definitely the more active. And look, like I said to you in a message earlier, this isn't my fight. I'm an onlooker. I'm just interested because many years ago I called this out to be what I thought it was, and I got laughed at by a lot of people, like saying, "Oh, look at this."
But you're intelligent. You're a dev. Like, to you, this is second nature. You could get 100 of these projects at your desk, and you would say 100 of them are scams,
yeah,
right? Because you fucking know, because you've stared at this shit for long enough where your pattern recognition just catches in right away. But us dudes that came from building cell phone towers and fucking pouring concrete when we were 19 and 20, we were just hopping on the keys for the first time, dude. Like, we were all on the. So it's kind of like, I just want to show people, like, I bought into Richard as an idea because I didn't even know what we were doing. No one did. The people that bought in, they had not a effing clue. And then Richard sent this thing to Valhalla. And then next thing you know, everyone's staking. And Richard knew, if I can get these guys to stake long, they will talk about this shit for the end of time. And I'm telling you guys this, I am ending this bullshit.
Well, good
and
luck
I will
to you,
continue.
bro. Good luck to you. You're always welcome here on the stream. And aye, big O's, yeah.
But at the same time, Richard taught me everything I know about crypto, so I have a weird spot for him too. It's like,
yeah, weird. No, I can see that. I can see that. It kind of comes through, unfortunately, a little bit, but not in a bad way. But it just is what it is. I suppose everybody's gonna go with what they've learned in one sense. I quickly just say I think Richard obviously targeted people like that with the whole setup. That's why I say he's quite a clever scammer, because if it was all, in my view, planned. Do you know what I mean? From the very start, from the beginning, it was planned. So yeah, no, that's what I wanted to say. I've been watching a lot of your stuff, but I think it's quite funny a lot of the time, and I think it's attracting some people's attention. And if there's anybody, if there needs to be somebody at least standing up and talking the truth and saying some stuff in whatever way. So respect to you for that, bro, at least.
And it's working. Richard taught me all these marketing tricks, and I swear to God, I'm doing the exact same thing he did, word for word.
Yeah, but like, just be careful you don't end up like him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, is this the tragedy of humankind? Like, but I don't think so, because Richard's always lied. He's always had fake passports. He's always traveled the world trying to avoid taxes. I've never done any of that shit. I've never even not paid my taxes. So I'm thinking there's like a level to this shit, as far as like, Richard is a cypherpunk, 100% underground. No one can find out where he is. He moved to Russia, so no one can find him. And there's no jurisdictional laws over there, so he can just hide out until whatever.
How'd you know he's in Russia, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, because the 150 IT dudes that spam my DMs telling me for whatever reason. And so I just say it, and everyone sees it.
In the chat. Antes del Sol, absolute nonsense. But whatever you think is nonsense, the link is in the description. If you want to come and have your say, you feel welcome.